Hi, 10th graders, this is Miss Stapp, and as promised, I'm making a little preview of what your summative is going to be. If you want to go ahead and work on it, I am just fine with that. And I'm going to outline some of the details now. So your summative A is going to be comprised of all of the strands that we've worked on, and you're going to put them on a beautiful web page. I'm designing one through Adobe Spark. Talk to me. Some of you are still having problems with Adobe Spark. Some of you use other platforms to develop web pages. I'm fine with that. And we can figure out how to accommodate you and what kind of devices you're working on and what you need to work with for this product. So, and by product, I mean your web page for, in this case, a zero impact home. Now, I have made this to show the ninth graders you are doing systems. So instead of zero impact home at the top of this web page you're making for your system, you're going to write the title of your system. Okay, and you may have created a title for it. You may just use a descriptor here. Underneath that system name, I would like you to put your name. You see I have Ms. Stapp here, and then your period. Okay, that has to be indicated somewhere here on your web page. Now, I'm going to scroll down. So this is a web page in the works. This is not how it's going to look when I launch it. I will show that to you at this point. And I'm not great at this. I haven't changed the colors or anything. There's a lot you can do. Below that, I put the problem statement. Now, you may have made a problem statement as a video, or you may have made it as a recording, and there are ways to add that here, and we can definitely do that. And we'll talk about it. Mine, it just appears as text, and you can see that I've made it look nice. I've gotten rid of all the typos, hopefully, and there's my problem statement. Now, this will be what I would like to see somewhere highlighted at the top of your web page potentially. And as you scroll down, love images. So I have an image over here on the left that I've chosen, maybe because I'm doing a tiny home. You can look and find something that reflects how you feel or something about the system. So maybe it's a picture of water. I don't know. You can look through the Adobe Bank. They have a large bank that you can use that is open to you. And when you publish this, it does everything you need in order to give credit to that photo. But you can also look at Creative Commons and other resources, but make sure that you have cited it correctly and that it is free for you to use on your web page. On the right here, you see this is supposed to be my paragraph, and this is my problem brief. So I've got what you're saying at the top is the statement that this is, you understand the problem and you understand your client, and here's the response, the problem brief. So have those close to each other. I know it puts it out of order. We've got A1 right next to A4, but that's often how it looks in the business world, side by side. You got the problem and here's the brief. Down below, oh, you might recognize this. This is an image that I saved by just taking a snip, or I created an image out of that 12 most important pieces of research information. You may not have the data yet, and that is okay. You're just saying these are the important things that you understand, and you either know these or you're doing the research on them and you can show what is important to your client right here. So we're not going to put a lot of tables. This table was small enough to fit really well on here. And as you know, I like how the tables convey information really quickly and easily. I am going to put a little title in here. Maybe it's critical research. I don't know what it is, but let's see what else. Oh, I changed this. I saved it as an image, I think a PNG. Yeah, I think that's what it was. And I popped it in here pretty easily. So then down below, here we go. Okay, so I have three images here. Three images, kind of a collage. What else? They call this a grid that I was able to choose. And so I told you that I was making this for ninth graders. So these are the houses that the ninth graders were looking at as a product. For you, these would be images that you use from existing products. You can see the caption below, existing product analysis and manufacturers. So you would put those images that you used, okay? And we are going to cite the product below. So here you can see I have some information. So list the product name from A3. So you gave this product a name. So maybe you call it house number 1, or maybe it already had a name. And then I'm listing the location on the grid by putting it in parentheses. So left. So maybe this is house number one left, or if you're doing systems, water filtration system number one, and you say it's left. Good. Now, below that, what you're going to do, these little bullets, is compare two important aspects of each home. And you're going to compare function and environment. And in fact, we're going to say the impact on the environment because that's what that was all about. Impact on environment. Okay? Oop, there we go. So then you're going to put those below. And it's okay if you put them all together, but remember they're details. It's not just one thing about function and one thing about impact on the environment. It is all of the details that you have found for that house. Okay, you're not going to list all Access FM, but you are going to have function and impact listed right here. For instance, for function, I put of this home, remember yours will be the system, a vacation home or a full-time home for a family of up to 6, limits and reduces the amount of resources and energy it needs, which helps the environment, amount of carbon emission produced, and it is affordable. Those were the 3 things that I put over function. Then I would keep going and put that impact on the environment from that table that I made. Remember, you're doing system. This is an example using some houses. Okay. And then below that, this is where I wanted you to put the name of the manufacturer and the link here. So this is my first home. I listed the name of the home, number one. And then in the next one, you can see list the product name from table 3 and the location. So the next one I would do, I put upper right. So then that's the image. And then I would list those functions and then the impact on the environment details. And then I would put in the manufacturer, if you know who it is, and the link. And you do that one more time. So it's 3 products, okay? And you're doing all the functions and impact on the environment from those 3 products. You're also listing the manufacturer if you can get your hands on that name, and you're pasting the link, okay? And those I have, for me, it was organized. I really liked how it was at the bottom of that web page, okay? But you can figure out how you want it to look at this point. All right, so I'm going to show you very quickly, as promised, how it looks as a web page if you're looking on the internet for it. There, it's kind of big, isn't it? Yeah, my table shows up nicely. There's my images of the 3 products. And here's my function and impact on the environment. And look down there, see they added the credits from those images. That's how it happens. So very easy to do. And that's what it's going to look like if you wanted to get a jump start. We will be working on this next time we're together for a full length class. But if you wanted to get ahead and start playing with it, you can. You will have a few minutes where I will show you how to use a few things on Adobe Spark. And then the rest of the time is working on the adding your information. So really, hopefully by now, you will have A through A1, excuse me, through strand A4 mostly completed. So that it's just easy. You can just pop in your information and play and have the summative ready to go. In the meantime, email me if you have any questions, and I will see you guys next time.